Hello, this is Caleb with Garvin Sewer Service at Platte Valley Medical Center, which is 1600 Prairie something. I don't know. Part one video, it's just labeled kitchen. That was from Monday or Tuesday. Shows the break in the line, the 20 feet, as well as the cracked line and the cast right outside. Part two video shows from the Studer vent, from the garbage disposal, going to the junction where my broken line was at. I've now deduced, after doing a bunch of camera locating, that we have essentially drains and cleanouts that service the floor drains. Then we have drains that service the garbage disposals. The garbage disposals and the floor drains that are coming from the sink are completely unrelated until a certain point. At a certain point, then they link together. So, this is by the door, next to the dish room. Okay, that area right there is where our part two video occurred, and it was really hard to tell if there was anything wrong with the line other than being dirty, which I believe that dirty is just the problem with that line. All right, so gonna see a lot of grease. That stuff is really hard to stake out, but we are heading out there now. Let me go ahead and turn back and get a good measure of the distance, which is on the lower left hand side of the screen. Alright, distance on the lower left hand side of the screen, we will zero that out. So we go in, be 45. This clean out that I'm operating from is the top of the line clean out. There is no drain upstream from where I'm operating from. So, heading straight down. And as you see, we haven't ran any water. The place is shut down because it's late at night. We do have standing water. We are running directly underneath this wall that divides the dry storage and the dish room. So right here we have a fixture to our left that is our first floor drain. Lord. Due to the layout of this drain, there is not a way to jet this line as of now. So I do recommend getting maybe a way for us to jet the line. We have located this, and there will be pictures uploaded to the job showing where this line is running. So there might be, in the future, we can maybe get some cleanouts installed if that is something that the supervisors would like to have done. If jetting service is something they would like to have done, they would need to get cleanouts for this line here specifically. Again, left side, we have our first floor drain. See this kind of channel we're working through? That is beginning signs of rot and bellies. So eventually that will give out. Oh my gosh. Clear the screen off. All right, right around here we're gonna have another fixture on our left side. That will be right here, coming up right here. And that is where we have our floor drain for the dishwasher. And then right past that we have our floor drain, our second floor drain. Here's another floor drain farther down the way, closer to Expo. And right around 30 feet, we're going to go underwater, and we'll be continuously underwater or partially underwater. Right here, this is a pretty decent belly because of rot, so this might back up in the future. We won't be able to see anything. And this is because of a belly. Even if I cleaned it 100%, we're still not going to be able to look and see right here. Then we take a turn. We're in the expo station. I have located this spot next to the pop area, and we're now heading to the line before we drop down into the line that is servicing the garbage disposal. So again, keep in mind, this is all floor drains from the sinks, or just regular floor drains. And then right here, as we're dropping into this line right here that we're looking at, upstream is where we have our garbage disposal. Downstream, about 10 feet away, we meet the area where the other line that's broken meets, and that heads on out to the grease trap. We cannot go upstream from here. I did camera part 2 video from the grease trap that goes down below and then heads past this area. If there's any other questions of this video, please refer to the invoice summary. Otherwise, I know there's a lot of information going on here with all these drains and how they kind of zigzag across, and not all of them are together. So feel free to give Garvin Sewer Service a call. My name is Caleb. Thank you for your time.